Okay, so I accidentally clicked the wrong game. So let's get back into Sonic Adventure 2. Yes, I agree. Anyways, so this is where you actually have to be pretty quick with the hand, okay? And I might screw this up a couple times, and I'll cut until I get it right pretty much. But if you screw this up, right, like I didn't pet him enough with a Hero Chao, he somehow got turned back to the neutral side, which I don't want him to be. I think it'd be cool if it was a Dark Chao. So this is how you got to do this. One, I have to turn on my PlayStation every time. If you still have this on GameCube, or if you're playing it on your Wii via the GameCube controller or whatever, you just mash the reset button. It'll work easier. The PlayStation 3 doesn't have a reset button, so I have to quit the game and then come back in, which kind of sucks. Then I got to load everything back up. It's a longer process, which in the end is shittier. But hey, HD graphics, whatever. Anyways, so I have to be quick with the hand. So there is like a split. I have maybe, probably not even 2 seconds to get. I have to locate. Which one is it? Phelps. I have to locate Phelps. So I have to find Phelps, get to him in a flash, and pick him up before he drops into his cocoon. And the thing is that as soon as we get into the Hero Garden, he's going to stand up, and then he's immediately going to sit down. And as soon as he sits down, it's basically too late already. And then I have to, because then he'll start his cocoon. And right before he starts his cocoon, he becomes unable to pick up. So I have to be super quick with this if I want to catch him and fix this. Now, in the end of the day, it's not a big deal if Phelps is neutral. It doesn't really matter either way because Phelps is only going to be used for breeding purposes. I just think he would look cool as shit if he had a skull and a halo. And no legs or wings. So let's try this. So we're Sonic now, and again, time doesn't start until we get into that garden. But if I fuck it up, I just have to turn off the game and try again. And it's just going to be rinse, lather, repeat until I get it right. So here we go. We got to find Phelps. Phelps, there he is. Come up. I was too late. I can't pick him up right now. And there's the cocoon. Okay, so, you know what? I don't have to exit the whole game since he hasn't evolved yet. I just exit game and then I can go back. That's a way less lengthy process. Do that one. Part of the reason I couldn't get to him is because it's put boobies and him right next to each other, so I picked up boobies first because he was closer, but yeah, and then we just try again, and we just keep exit game, try again, exit game, try again until we get this. At least I don't have to turn off my whole game, though. That's a lot quicker. It saves Chao data every time, but since he hasn't actually evolved yet, it doesn't save that. So here we go. I'm in, and then I gotta find him. Where is he? Alright, same spot. Didn't get to him in time. Okay. And part of it is because they keep putting boobies right next to him, and I hope they don't do that permanently. Because that will make it very hard for me to pick up Phelps. Not impossible, but very hard. One time I had to, I don't remember the Chao, I don't remember how long ago it was, but one time during not this playthrough, but my own separate playthrough of Chao Garden back before I had YouTube or anything like that, I remember I had to get to one Chao, and I had to, it was in the regular Chao Garden, and they kept putting him in the hardest place in the world to get to, and it took me forever, but I finally got him. It's a hard thing to pull off. Okay. Damn it. I didn't get to him in time. I think what I'm going to do next time, if they put him in that spot, is I'm going to try to knock him into the water. I don't even have to pick him up. I think if I pet him, it will also work. Here we go. And I'm being Sonic in particular because Sonic is faster. He gets speed just a little bit quicker than Tails or Knuckles would. Knuckles might be... If I was okay with hurting him, Knuckles wouldn't be a bad option because I could fly in with Knuckles and then do his dig attack and knock him away, and that would throw him out of it for a second. I fucked it up. Damn it. I hate that they put those two together. Okay, and if I don't get this on the next try, I'll probably just cut until I do get it, but you guys get the idea. Yeah, if I was okay with hurting Chao, I could totally fly in and try to dig attack him with Knuckles. And then hopefully that would knock him into the water where he couldn't evolve, and then I could pick him up from there and make him good. He'd hate me for a little while, and that's why I'm not going to do it that way, but... I know, I'm a huge girl when it comes to hurting my Chao. I don't know why. Most people don't have a problem with it. They're like, oh, Chao, fuck him. And I don't know. They're fucking... It's computer pixels, but I don't have the heart to hurt him. You stupid son of a bitch. I'm trying to... Alright, I'll cut till I get this. Got him. No. Come on. No. Fucked it up, son of a bitch. Get out of here. Fucking boobies. God damn it. I had it. I pet him, so it was safe. I could have picked him up, and then when I went to go pick him up, I pet boobies instead for no reason. But I had it that time. I made it. That was it. And then the fact that they put two Chao right on top of each other like that just keeps screwing me over. There's like 90 spawn points. Alright, there's at least like 10 different spawn points you can put a Chao at, and the fact that I randomly got stuck with... boobies and Phelps being together with this one is BS. And too late. Do you see that? I was a quarter second off, but I was too late that time. Alright, I cut till I get it if I ever fucking get it.
Don't worry, buddy.
Got him, got him, got him. Okay, so what I did right there is I pet him, and then because I was afraid to move back, because here's how it works. If you're right next to a Chao, the option to pet will show up. If you're a little bit away from the Chao, the option to pick him up will come up. And I ran up to him and I was close enough to pet, but I couldn't go anywhere. Otherwise, he would pop his evolution thing. So what I did was I pet him once to get him to kind of freeze for a second, and then I pushed triangle, and that allowed me to cycle through my buttons, and instead of pet, pick came up, so I was able to pick him up. So now that I've got him, I'm going to set him down, and we're going to pet him right away, because I don't want him to fuck anything up. We're just going to keep petting him until eventually he gets a heart above his head. And then we're just going to do this process where we slowly turn him back to the good side, or to the hero side instead of neutral. It's a pain in the dick to do this, but if you really want your Chao to be something, it's what you got to do. I want to say in the GameCube version, it randomizes where what their spawn point is every time. So in a way, that's harder because you don't know exactly where they're going to be, but also in another way, it could be easier because like in my situation, I had boobies spawn on top of Phelps every single time, which made it damn near impossible. So, it just varies, I guess, on what your situation is. Now, obviously, knowing where he was is a huge advantage, but like I said, having boobies on top of him every single time made it a lot harder. So I screwed up my petting process there. But let's see if I've bettered him enough. If I haven't, I just exit. Well, no, if I haven't, I have to turn off my game and try again. Because I can't exit, I can't just push start and then go to exit after he's evolved. Or it will save him evolved, and then I won't ever get that. I have to completely turn off my game if it doesn't work this time. But I pet him a few times. Hopefully it was enough to make him hero. Without wings to go off of, without color to go off of because he's gray, without a face of any sorts to go off of. Very difficult to tell what your Chao's going to come out as. Hero! We did it! We saved it! Good job, everyone. High fives all around. He is now a hero swimming Chao with a skull on his head, and he has no feet and no wings. I would like to thank the Academy. Hold on one sec. Sorry, I have a mark on my television. I don't know where it came from. But here we go. We made him a hero Chao. Judging by his arms alone, it looks like he went to the swimming type. If you can tell, they're more flipper-like than before. I've been doing Chao a long time, so that's probably the only reason I'm able to tell this. But hey, he just came out of his little cocoon. He didn't look any different. He's slightly bigger. Let's go make sure, for sure, he turned into a swimming, because knowing this little asshole, he would have evolved into something else. Let's just make sure we got that essence swimming like we wanted. To the health center. How we feeling today? Essence swimming. Look at that. SEDCB. His D is in the worst stat possible. Otherwise, he would actually be not bad. If he had a B or an A in running, he would actually not be that shitty. Yeah, he didn't even have a personality. That's how much of a boss-ass bitch he is. And yeah, sounds good. Okay, so aside from Brock, who we know is going to turn into a power type eventually, our Chao evolution is done. So what I think we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to swing all these Chao who have evolved back over to this garden. Now, we're not going to ignore the Chao in this garden. We're not going to say goodbye to Shadow and Soul forever. We're not going to say goodbye to these guys forever. We will come back eventually. But what I want to do now, until Brock evolves at least, is this is where we're going to give Boobies all of his animal parts, all the things that are going to make him badass. This is also where we're going to be waiting for Brock to evolve. So other than that, I'm just going to go ahead and pick up all these guys. I could take him to the school if I felt like it, but I don't really feel like it. I could always do that in the future if I want to. And yeah, it looks like now I'm going to be heading into a level to get a bunch of animal parts, and we're going to be raising the shit out of Boobies and taking on a bunch of races, so that sounds amazing. If I do say so myself. And I think, is that everyone we're here for? That's everyone we're here for. Here, you gotta be hungry. He looks like a little white Sonic. It's adorable. Alright. So yeah, he's gonna finish eating his fruit here. And then I'm gonna go get a bunch of shit to make him badass. Alright. BRB. Okay, so here we go. Knowing my luck, this little doucher's about to take a nap on me, but this is what he looks like. This is Boobies. All white, little green wings, big old feet, big head. Remember him how he was, because I'm about to give him a bunch of fucking animals, and he's going to look completely goofy after this. Keep that in mind. And I'm about to give him random chow drives, animals that up, kind of random stats, kind of not. He'll probably be really good at running and a couple other things after this, but we'll see. And I'll be back when I'm done feeding him full of chow steroids, BRB. What the fuck did I tell you? I've been doing this for less than 2 goddamn minutes and this little piece of shit falls asleep. Be right back.